I've always find it very confusing when I go to the movies and I see the same actor that I saw in a samurai movie now playing a cowboy. They do so many movies that you're watching it like, okay, that's Tom Cruise playing a cowboy now, or that's Tom Cruise playing a Nazi soldier now. You know it's Tom Cruise. He's the guy from Risky Business. He's the guy jumping on Oprah's couch. I know that guy. I am the chairman, I'm one of the board members too, of this support groups for men and women in their late 30s and 40s that are still living with mom. Leeching hearts, I called it. Leeching hearts, or sucking the eternal teat. Sometimes we invite some of the mothers to give a lecture. Not really a lecture, but we put them on the stage and we point at them and we tell them, see, you did this to us. You're to blame. That helps us relinquish any sense of guilt that we might have. I hate this Fred Figglehorn. It's just ridiculous. This kid is so annoying. I subscribed just to see how much, I despise this kid. There's something off about this kid, running around and talking so fast, and the voice, it sounds like it's almost computer-based or something. It's so, and the little hand on the side, so effeminate. Not that there's anything wrong with that. I mean, I am a very tolerant person against all races, all sexual perversions that are out there. Speaking so fast in riddles scares me. And where are the parents? Has anybody seen the parents, or pretty much anybody for that matters? He's all alone. He always comes back from somewhere. Oh, I went to school and I saw Judy, or guess what happened? I wouldn't be surprised if this Fred thing turned out to be one of those Lonely Girl 16 fiascos. It's probably the fabrication of one little lonely boy, teenage boy out there looking for friends. Now with this YouTube extravaganza, there's a lot of desperate people out there that they think that because they have a wig and a pair of glasses, they can come up with a character and get discovered. That's ridiculous. That shit doesn't work. People don't buy that crap. Nothing like good old-fashioned hitting the bricks, paying your dues. That's right. I would never do that because I have integrity. I'm gonna cancel my Fred subscription. I'm gonna do that. I can't stand the little prick. Go ahead. I'm a very generous driver. Even when I am in a rush, I always let people drive in ahead of me, and they wave. They always wave after I do something nice for them. Because I always approach driving the same way I approach life. It's the golden rule. Move, you prick. Jesus. What? Go over me! I'm a very nice driver, very respectful. What?
Do you use Facebook?
Yeah, I do. I use Facebook. Is he one of your friends?
He's on there.
Is he one of your friends?
He's my friend.
Facebook.com. And then it shows up my picture. Okay, and then let me look at yours, okay? I think it'll be easier if I just do it instead of you doing it.
Now, this yoga chick
Uh-huh.
is not one of my friends.
Of course not. She can be one of your friends. I'm very selective who I choose as my friends on Facebook.
Really?
I'm very selective. Well,
But hundreds of friends.
I have hundreds of friends, but every single one of them has been handpicked.
Yeah, but the fact that she's not my friend
Speaks a lot very highly of you.
I can't recommend her to you.
Oh, so now you want me to friend her, huh? Is that it?
I just wanted to show you her website.
See, you're full of ulterior motives, my friend.
What are my motives?
Yeah, you're trying. Yeah, I know what you're trying to do. Like the day that you wanted me to go to her yoga studio and pretend to be a new student so that you can see and get information about her. Is that it? Now I see what you're trying to do. You want me to go to her Facebook page.
She's calling me now.
I just hate it when people just park when the sign clearly reads no parking Tuesday 8 to 12. And then the cleaning truck has to just swerve around them. The Leafs are all gonna be there all week long at least. I'm gonna find out who that car belongs to. That car probably belongs to one of the family member that came to visit their old folk here at the retirement community. The good thing about it is that, yep, they did get a ticket. So how many years have you been living here?
Just one.
I used to stay here also myself.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, when I'm a Korean veteran.
Well, it's only been open 2 years, so I came after it was just open not quite a year.
Oh, because I stayed here back in the 80s when I came back from Korea, and I was injured in the war. That's one of my buddies right there at the end, walking around. You know him, right?
Yes,
he's a friend of yours.
He's a nice guy.
I met him when me and him went to Korea.
It's sad what happened to him.
Yeah, I was there when it happened.
Were you? Really?
Yeah. There were two Hispanic men that beat him up, right?
Oh,
was that
really?
it? Yeah.
Oscar De La Hoya and Manny Pacquiao. On Saturday night, I was at the fight. Maybe you watched it on pay-per-view.
Yeah.
You went to the fight.
I don't know if you guys saw the fight or not, but I did, and it was sad seeing Oscar De La Hoya getting his ass whooped. But you know what? I was glad. I was saying, okay, one more round. Wipe that smile out of that kid. Golden boy. You might be king one day, the next day, a Filipino boy takes your spot. I'm hoping that if I am able to confront this priest, I can be able to move on with my life and not stare at men when they bend over to pick up groceries or whatnot. The Tony Robbins and Deepak Chopra tapes to be able to recondition my mind that looking at men is not really something that is healthy for me. Therefore, I just don't. There's a guy, very good-looking guy right here, revving his motor right here. Oh, it must. Oh, what a stud! I don't like to. I'm trying. That's why I tinted my windows, so I'm not tempted to see men. I like women. See, that's the mantra that I keep repeating every morning. But that's why I've been stalking that church, the Seventh Adventist monks, Franciscans. It was the Franciscans priests that did this to me.
12 o'clock at Carl's, worked obviously, got your directions, left in Manchester. I kind of know the area.
See, this guy is gonna help me out. It's my shot for independence. My therapist has been suggesting that I move out of my mother's house. I need to be able to do my own laundry. I need to be able to cook my own meals. Even though I know how to make huevos rancheros, that's pretty much the only dish I know how to make, and salsa.